But if you actually meet Donald Trump in person, okay, he's one of the sweetest persons because one of my associates met him. Okay, the way he charms you is just magical, magical. Okay, and I don't. Again, since we are talking about a lot of controversial things, I'm going to talk about Donald Trump as well. He is like the way the world needs to look at him, right? Is like all the trade tariffs and everything, because that is the big thing that is going on right now. Okay, why is it wrong? I struggle with that idea. Why is it wrong of what he's doing? Because if US is paying 14% to other country, isn't it fair that the other country also pays at least 14%?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a hue and cry about it? So anyone who's actually saying is, do you understand how an even society works? Isn't that logical? Like, am I missing something? Is what comes to my mind. Now, don't think for a second that I'm a fanboy of Donald Trump. I'm not. Okay, but the way the world is shifting right now, and it is so important that the world needs to know this, right? There is globalism versus there is sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the conflict that you're seeing, okay, is globalism versus sovereignty. Okay, if you are a sovereign nation, why do external countries or external agencies have the power to dictate terms to you?
Mm-hmm.
That is fundamentally against the concept of a sovereign nation.
Correct.
Okay, if I'm a sovereign nation, how does United Nations have a policy to govern, what my education system should be like, or how many, you know, refugees I'm going to let inside my country or anything? You have no business in my backyard. Get out of here. I'm a sovereign nation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, to understand this in a different way, okay, all the immigrants, okay, at least most of the immigrants who I know of, okay, they want the country to which they immigrated to be liberal, but their own nation to be conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want US to be liberal, but you want India to be conservative. How is that valid? Like, do you have clarity in what you're talking about? Because you cannot say, okay, I want the benefits of the other country, but my country should never give the benefits to anyone else. That is such a hypocritic stand that a person would take. You know, all that Donald Trump is doing, whether he's filling his pockets or not, that's a different story. Okay, all the cases around him and everything. I don't want to talk about it because I don't know much about it. And it's not valid that I talk about something that I don't know of. Okay, but you have to give it to the man when he is actually talking about a group of people. Okay, because the group of people who are voting for Donald Trump are the unheard voices of America.